1 2 1 2. Are we live? Check 1 2 1 2. Are we live? I believe we are live. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike. It is the Philly Talk Podcast. We are back with an Eagles live play-by-play. Sorry for the delay. I would have been live at least at 6:50, but it wasn't letting me go live. We finally got it. Eagles, Ravens, 7 p.m. start. I wanted to get on here a little earlier and chop it up with y'all, but we are officially back. Do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on that notification bell so you're here with us. Let's go. Shout out to Notification Gang, Flan Man Bands, Jeffrey Simpson, Joe M, G-Lo. We got Joe Eagle, Young ZO757, Keisha, Mama E, Clean Shots, Still Mr. Bill, A.N. Martin. Shout out to the real ones in the building. This game is in Baltimore, but again, Eagle fans all over the world, so I think we're going to have some Eagle fans in attendance. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, hit that like button. I'm just fixing some of the kinks, and we gonna go. We gonna go. I don't know what just happened to my screen. I feel like this is going crazy already. Let me just quick do something. Shout out to my guy with the super chat, Gene Pio, $2 super chat. What's up, Philly? Finally, football is back. You already know. Football is back. I don't know why my screen looks like this. Always the first one. Always the first one that goes crazy. All right, let's pull everything up. Hold on one second. There we go. Okay. Can it stop bugging out? Why is it bugging out like that? I don't know why it's bugging out like that. It's not allowing me to pull up the screens together. But shout out to the first super chat of the day. And we are back getting these jersey giveaways. So Gene Pyle dropped the $2 super chat. Every super chat gets you an entry into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player or color you choose, there will be free entries in videos. So just pay attention to the videos. But Gene Pyle starting off with 2 quick entries into the jersey giveaway. Let's see if we can get the screen working again. Yes, it's not letting me. I don't know. We're going to have to leave it like this for now. Shout out to the real MVPs in the building. Joe Eagle said, go Birds. Talking Crib Media said, yo, what's up, Philly Mike? Another day. Mama E said, shoot, might as well make sure the roots and flowers are working too. Got to make sure that they're working for sure. Let's see. The roots and flowers are working. Let's get it. Roots on 3.
Keep that roots going, baby! Roots on 3! 1, 2, 3, roots!
The roots are working, and what comes after the roots?
Flowers everywhere.
We love the flower girl. Eagles run out the tunnel, take the field, rocking the all-white Philadelphia Eagle jerseys. Scott Graham, Ross Tucker on the call, but y'all get Philly Mike on the call as well. Miss Blue in the building. Jeffrey Simmons said, roots and flowers check. You already know. Keisha, what's going on? Fibbox said, fly, Eagles, fly. Let's get a fly, Eagles, fly going on as well. Let's see, we get that. Well, we don't got the fly, Eagles, fly, but we got the Eagles chant.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Shout out to the real one. I don't know why my screen's not allowing me to look at something, but we're still going to be able to do it like this. No matter what. Gene Pyle with another $2 super chat.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
My guy said, I'm going to next week preseason game. Okay. Gene Pyle attendance. He's going to be at the game next week. It's in Philly, of course. This one is in Baltimore. Shout out to anybody who's there. They're showing some of the wide receivers. Hollywood Brown, Elijah Moore. Who's going to take that step and secure a wide receiver spot? Darius Cooper is going to be playing as well. We know Lemon and Smitty will not be out there. I don't believe the starters will be out there. Andy Dalton is going to get the. I think we're good. I think we're good. We back. Hopefully it stays good. Shout out to the real ones. Shout out to the real ones that stay with your boy Philly Mike. Let's go. Eagles got the ball. Eli Stower is going to be called for a penalty, so the Eagles will start at the 19-yard line. Andy Dalton takes a snap from the shotgun. Quick pass, and that is going to be caught by Darius Cooper. First wide receiver to catch a ball is Darius Cooper, who's continuing to have a great camp. Let's go. Darius Cooper with the catch, a pickup of about 8 yards. Johnson, Ojukwu, Willie Lampkin is some of the wide offensive line out there. Tank Bigsby gets the start. Hollywood Brown, Elijah Moore, Darius Cooper, and Grant Calcaterra. Let's see Markel Bell as well, the rookie tackle. They're going to motion Elijah Moore, hand it off to him, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 or 3 yards on the wide receiver reverse, which brings a third and long. I'm awake said offense looks fast. Lane Steen, a couple of these veterans on the Eagles, not even dressed up. Why would they be? We not playing our starters. You saw what happened to Jackson Dart? He got popped. Here we go. Big third down and 10. Ball to 29. Shotgun for Andy Dalton. He takes the snap and another flag comes in. Movement early. The Eagles offensive line now has 2 flags on this drive. The first drive of the game, 2 flags. Got to clean that up. Again, it's not the starters, but you got to clean that up. Fred Johnson. Pay my bill. I did pay my bill. They're going to take the snap. Quick pass, and it's going to be caught by 88. Pushed out of bounds, but a big gain. Let me know if we're back. Wow. AJ Epinesa, the defensive end, playing in coverage, and they go right over him. Wow. Ravens get him in man-to-man coverage and just destroy him early. They're going to hand the ball off. Let me pull up the roster for the Baltimore Ravens because I don't know their backups like that. Let's pull up the Ravens lineup. All right, let's see. Tyler Huntley, quarterback in the game. 2nd and 8 for the Ravens inside Philly territory. Quick snap. They're going to set up the screen to the running back 34, and he'll be taken down by the Eagles linebacker, Chase Campbell. Or that's AJ Epinesa actually with the tackle. Let me just figure all this out. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. Let me know. Let me know if we end up lagging again. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it was lagging. We do got the crown apple. On deck. Huntley going to hand it off. 34 is going to get the first down and a little more. Needed 3. Picks up about 5. Eagles defense not looking too good. Here we go. We do got the crown on deck. Shout out to the 117 people in here staying even with all the dysfunction. Here we go. 9:25 left of the first quarter. Ball inside the 30. Eagles send a blitz. Trotter coming. He can't get there, but then he trips up Huntley behind the line of scrimmage. Credit Jeremiah Trotter with the sack. Nice little sack for Trotter, number 54 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Gotta love it. He beat the left guard, but then kept going as Huntley stepped up. Jacorian Bennett slow to get up for the Eagles. Put that prayer emoji in the chat. 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 Prayer emoji. You can spam it for the next 30 seconds. Jacorian Bennett. Remember, when we got him, I thought he was going to be something. I really thought he was going to be something. He had some good tape with the Raiders. I don't know what happened, but he just never really got. He was hurt, though. But now we're just too good at corner. We don't need him to be what we thought he was going to be. Prayers in the chat for Jacorian Bennett, though. He's still an Eagle at this moment. So we going to treat him right. Joe said no injuries tonight. Game, win or lose. Exactly. That's the best way to win a preseason game. The score doesn't matter. Coming away with no injuries. That matters. You can lose all your preseason games. You can win all your preseason games. It doesn't officially matter. Just doesn't. And I don't know why I keep trying to force this screen up when it's not working. So I don't know. We're just going to leave it. Peter Riley in the building said Trotter Jr. I like the fact that he got a sack on this drive. The tight end that ended up scoring or catching that big pass was Matthew Hibner. He was the one who cooked A.J. Epinesa. That's how the Ravens got down the field. We got a commercial break right now. Before we continue, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor. Prize Picks, which is America's #1 sports picks app. And it's so simple. Just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. That's it. However, maybe you rather pick the team that wins instead of player stats, which is now on Prize Picks. Spreads, totals, pick'ems, whether it's a game or a fight. And best of all, Prize Picks got a new user offer that is really going to benefit you. Now, just play $5 and get $150 in lineups. If you win, you got to use code HMA when signing up to once again play $5. If you win, you'll get $150 in lineups. Sheesh. Tyler Robinson spotted for the Eagles, gets his first sack of the preseason, absolutely destroyed the left guard, 51. Ty Robinson, the Vanilla Gorilla. We really want to see him develop. I liked him out of Nebraska. Jalen Carter, all smiles for him. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 17 for Huntley and the Ravens. Ball at the 35. Huntley dropping back, going to check it down to the wide receiver, 81, and he's taken down by Jahad Campbell. Jahad Campbell right where he needed to be. Stops number 81, Devontae Walker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Ravens. They are in field goal range. Let's see what the decision here is. Field goal kicker is on the field for the Ravens. Good defensive stand for the Eagles after allowing Matthew Hibbert to go down the field for a huge gain. Let's see what transpires here. It's going to be about a 40-something yard field goal, and it's no good. Loop missed it. Wide right. So the Eagles defense with the big-time sack, forcing a 3rd and long, get the stop, and then they missed the extra, or they missed the field goal. Ty Robinson with a beast of a play. Shout out to the Vanilla Gorilla for real, for real. Shout out to the Vanilla Gorilla. Keisha said Ty with the sack. Shout out to him. That's the way to get Eagle fans hype about you, right? We heard that he hasn't been having a good camp, but he started to kick up a little bit. According to Fangio, the last couple days with the pads on, he looked pretty good. Wide right is the kick. Wide right. Let me refresh this. I don't know why the clock ain't working. Here we go. Let's see if we can if it's gonna refresh on my screen. One second, y'all. I promise I'm gonna fix all these technical difficulties that's going on. So when the season starts, or even next preseason game, we won't have them. We will not have them. Let's get all this done. Let's get all this done. The Eagles looking a little rusty. Philly Mike looking a little rusty. Let's see if we can fix it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is it looking good? Okay, 0-0. There we go. 0-0. Let me know if we lag at all. Please let me know. Mama E said that's why we got preseason, so we can pre-stream and get it right. You already know it's the preseason stream effect as well. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm awake, said, come on, offense. Here we go. Second drive for the offense. Dalton, Bigsby, Calcaterra, Cooper, Hollywood is all on the field. Brent Peterson, what's going on? Like I said, we do got the crown Rizzy. Just someone got to get me going. Pause. Here we go. Ball at the 39-yard line. First play under center for Andy Dalton. They're going to take the snap, fake it to Tank Bigsby. They're going to hit Hollywood behind the line of scrimmage. He spins off one defender, but taken down by the other. A short gain of about 3 yards. A little 3-yard short gain, but we'll take it. It's going to bring up a second and manageable. 2nd and 6 from the Eagles' 43-yard line. Let's go. Ball at the 43. Under center again. They're going to fake it to Tank Bigsby. Pressure in Dalton's face. He's going to dump it down to Bigsby, and it's incomplete. Now they're saying it's an interception. And if it is, it's a pick six for the Ravens. Did that ball hit the ground? I don't know. Did that ball hit the ground? I don't know. Bigsby gets hand on it. No, that hit the ground. That came off the ground. That 6 points is going back. Giddy Matty. The pick six for the Ravens will come back. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or but about it. Incomplete pass. Shout out to Mama E with the $20 super chat. It's time to take a shot. But I gotta reconnect the what's it called? The chat. The chat is not working on the screen. Let me reconnect that. 1 second. Shout out to Mama E though with the $20 banger. We about to read it. Let's go ahead and reconnect the chat so you can see y'all comments on the screen. $20 banger for Mama E. Philly strong, Eagles, the green heart, cool chillin'. And she said, cheers, Mike. Let's go ahead and crack this open. It's back to Crown Rizzy season. We back to the Crown Rizzy. Let's go ahead and pour this up. If you got something to sip on, sip it with your boy. Here we go. Dalton with a 3rd and 6. Tank gonna set up a nice block, but the pass is incomplete. Dalton was blitzed. Tank got over there to catch the blitzer, but Dalton zipped it past Darius Cooper, and the Eagles will bring out their punt team again. Once again, shout out to Mama E. She said, cheers. We gonna take this in the Super Bowl Eagles shot glass. It's been a while that we don't drink Crown Rizzy and watch the Eagles get busy, but they're not really getting busy right now, but we'll see. Ball will be fair call at the 10-yard line for the Ravens. The second drive for Tyler Huntley and company. Baltimore will be backed up pretty deep, starting at the 10, but the Eagles defense got to make something happen. Blue said, put Tanner in. I need to see how this offense looks. Yeah, Dalton looking real sus right now. I ain't gonna lie. Real quick, though, shout out to Mama E, who dropped a $20 super chat, the first one of the day. Every super chat dollar gets you entries into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player or color you choose. There will be free entries in upcoming videos, so pay attention to the videos. But Mama E just got 20 entries. Mama E might be getting her second jersey. I know she already won one of them. Shout out to Mama E. Appreciate the support. Keisha said, nah, we good. We're going to see. Joe M said, I will take I will toke for every shot. Okay. Couple tokes. I ain't mad at it. Gene Pyle said, thank goodness it's preseason. You already know. Mama E said, you know I got you, Mike. Shout out to Mama E. Philly strong in the building. 175 people in here. Eagles versus Ravens. Second possession for the Ravens. Still got 6 minutes and 37 seconds left of the first quarter. Do your boy a favor and hit the like. If we can get 175 likes, it will go a long way in allowing more people to find this stream. The like button goes a long way, and it's greatly appreciated. Please do your boy a favor and hit that thing. Jeffrey Simpson said, take out Dalton and put in the rookie. Oh, shoot. We're definitely going to see some Cole Payton. But I want to see Tanner McKee a little bit too. Shoot. McKee cooks in the preseason. He be cooking in the preseason. Here we go. Ravens second possession. Let's go. What's going on with this thing? Why is it not updating? The clock is not updating. Victor said McKee is going to dominate. He probably will. Here we go. The Ravens ball will start. And they will start at the 10. Jordan Davis on the screen, chilling in his street clothes. Huntley gonna hand the ball off to number 23, and he gets around the corner, but not away from Jahad Campbell. Beautiful tackle by Jahad Campbell. Randall only picks up a few, the running back for the Ravens, and that's gonna bring up a 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 at Baltimore's 12. Campbell, I love the see ball, get ball. That sideline speed for Jahad Campbell is no joke. Campbell and Trotter is the duo at linebacker. They're going to motion 6 to the outside. Tolliver is in at running back now. Huntley going to fake the pitch. Huntley throws off his back foot, caught by the tight end Matt Herbig, or Himber, however you say his last name. He picks up the first down.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
First down for the Ravens. Ball still deep in their territory, mark it at the Ravens 20. Arnold Ebiketie in the game. 6'2", 250, 27 years old from Penn State. Randall in the backfield. Hibbert in motion. Huntley from under center. They're going to fake it to the running back. Huntley throwing it deep, and it's caught in between two Eagle defenders, Michael Carter and Mac McWilliams. They were on the coverage, and it's a big first down for number 6, Jacoby Lane. Jacoby Lane coming across on a dig route. Eagles playing zone coverage, and Mac McWilliams and Michael Carter combined for the tackle. Come on, guys. Huntley going to hand the ball off to Randall, and he picks up maybe 3 yards, taken down by A.J. Epinesa. A.J. Epinesa with the tackle, bringing up a 2nd and 7 for the Ravens. Jeffrey Simpson said, cut, cut, cut. Chris Moore said, wide open. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Wide open on that zone. Again, defense is going to be vanilla, same with the offense, but you still want to see some good stuff. We've been waiting too long. Huntley from the shotgun takes the snap, climb in the pocket. Huntley going to run, pick up a couple, and fall to the ground. And here we go. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. getting in the face of some Raven players. Trotter is hot right now. He is upset. Flag on the field. Let's see if it's a personal foul flag. We'll get the call in a second. Nope, it's holding on the offense. Replay 2nd down, a 10-yard penalty hold for the Ravens. It was a gain of about 2 or 3 from Huntley, but that will be null and void off the holding call. Okay, Arnold Ebiketie getting double teamed, and he's still moving bodies. Still moving bodies. Ball at the 30-yard line in Baltimore territory, 2nd and 17. Huntley takes a snap, rolling to his right, now stops, fires, and it was almost one-handed by number 10 for the Ravens, Wester. Huntley threw it a little bit behind him. Wester had to stretch his hand all the way back, but almost got the one-hand grab. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 17 for the Ravens. Let's go, Birds. Defense, make a stop here, and you'll get the ball back in good field position. Let's see if the Eagles send a blitz. Nope, they're going to blitz rush 4. Huntley drops back, finds the tight end in the middle of the field, but he'll be short for the first down. This is number 85, Josh Cuevas. He'll pick up a couple, but not enough for the first down, and it's Eagles football.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Let's go. Pretty Mimi said LaJonte Wessler. It's Wessler? I thought it was Wester. I'm seeing things. Let's see. Yeah, LaJonte, it's Wester. The punt will go out of bounds, and the Eagles will start this possession in decent field position. Covey was the punt returner, but he let it go out of bounds. Dalton is back in the building. Ariel Mass said Philly Mike is better commentator than Romo. Romo, did anybody see that DUI video Romo had? That was crazy. Pretty Mimi said autocorrect. I hear you. It's all good. Shout out to the real ones in the building. 193 people here. We got the Eagles and Ravens first preseason game of the season. Let's talk about it. Maybe the offense needs some roots.
Keep them roots going, baby! Roots on 3! 1, 2, 3, roots!
And you know what comes after roots, right?
Love is everywhere.
We love the flower girl. That is for damn sure. For damn sure. Commercial break, but when we come back, the Eagles will have the ball. Eagles will have the ball when we come back. Ken Mallett in the building. What's up? Jen, Doll's Life Jenna in the building. What's up? Shout out to the real ones in the chat. Roots and Flowers. Roots and Flowers. We do love the flower girl. For damn sure. Joe said, drunk Romo probably played drunk. You never know. You never know. You never know. That was a crazy video, though. Long time, Ken. I hear you. Y'all the real MVPs in the chat. This is a long commercial break. Right now, the Eagles had the ball twice, and we haven't picked up a first down yet. Think about this. The Eagles have had the ball twice and haven't got a first down yet. We need to get a first down. Look at these coaching changes. Josh Grizzard, Ryan Maffey, Sean Mannion, Chris Cupper, Mike Pellegrino, all different coaches on the offensive side of the ball. Sean Mannion, first time calling plays. Let's get on a little roll here. Let's pick up a first down. Let's move those chains. Move those chains. Move those chains. Let's go. Move those chains. Chains. Here we go. Under center is Dalton at the 31-yard line. They're going to hand it to Tank. Tank bouncing it up the middle is going to pick up maybe 2 yards before he's taken down by a group of Ravens. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. They're going to count it as a 3-yard gain. Matter of fact, it says 2nd and 8 on the TV. Maybe they moved it back a little bit. Here we go. Dalton under center. Dalton going to take the snap, hand it off to Tank. Tank goes up the left side, picks up a couple. It's going to be 3rd down now for the Eagles. 3rd down for the Eagles with 3 minutes or 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Two minutes remaining of the first quarter. Eagles haven't got a first down yet. Big 3rd and 5. Dalton, shotgun, 3 wide receivers to his right. Takes the snap. Dalton looking, firing, and that's going to be off the hands of Darius Cooper. A comeback route. He had it. He had a chance, and that will be 4th down. So 3 possessions and 3 punts, not even getting a first down at all. Ew, that's ugly. That is absolutely, positively ugly. The punt is up for the Eagles. Let me try to move this a little bit. So Wester going to take it to about the 20-yard line. And let me move this so we don't get it don't ruin what play happens. Hold on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Again, a lot of technical difficulties so far in the stream, but we'll get it rocking, get it good for when it really matters. When it really matters. 3 possessions, no first downs. Tanner McKee, get your ass in the game. Get me some good quarterback play. I need some quarterback play. Huntley gonna have, oh, nope, Huntley's out. They replace Huntley with the backup to the backup. Let's see who his name is. They're gonna dump it off to Hibber. Tight end screen, and he picks up the first down. 12 yards for the backup tight end for the Ravens. Number 12 is Joe what's his name? Joe Fagnago? Oh, hell no. I don't even know how to say that. We're going to call him Joe Fagnano. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Fagnano. Quarterback from Connecticut, they say. He's going to start this one under center. Hand the ball off to Tolliver, and he's going to pick up maybe 1 yard, taken down by the Eagles' defensive line. That is Wilson on the tackle. This Doll Life Jenna said working out the kink is all preseason. Go figure. Yeah. We working out the kinks on the stream, and the Eagles are working out the kinks with their playbook. Here we go. 2nd and 9. Joe F. in the shotgun. Gonna motion the receiver inside. Joe takes the snap, quick pass, and it's gonna be caught short of the first down. Needed 9, and he picks up 8. That is number 81, Devontae Walker. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 1. 8 seconds left of the first quarter. Eagles have not got a first down yet. Jalen Hurts going over the iPad with Andy Dalton. Needs to show him something. Sheesh. 0 first downs. Look, you could tell this is preseason.
Shame.
We got 200 people in the chat. Please hit the like button. It is free. It goes a long way. It pushes it out to other Eagle fans, Raven fans, NFL fans. I greatly appreciate it. We took one shot at Crown Rizzy so far, and it was a good one. G-Lo said, you can't drop that when you're fighting for wide receiver 3. I agree. Darius Cooper made some great catches in camp, but now he's dropping balls that hit his hands. I'm Awake said Trott and Campbell are a problem. I like that duo. That is a quality starting duo. But of course, Zach Bond is going to start. But if we needed to run with them two for a little bit, that would not be a bad duo. Chris Moore said wide open. Once again, super fresh with the crying emoji. Again, it's preseason and it's the backups and it's the first game jitters type stuff, even for a play caller. But to sit here and watch 3 possessions with not even a first down is kind of demoralizing. Blue said it perfectly. We look stagnant while Baltimore looks fluid. That's all I want to see is some fluidity. Shout out to Brent Peterson with the banger. Another $20 super chat. Shout out to my guy. My man straight up said, Mike, here's another shot. We all need it. Brent Peterson coming in clutch with the $20 banger. Let's hear it in the chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
Once again, every super chat dollar gets you an entry into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. There will be free entries in upcoming videos. Any player, any color you choose. Brent just got 20 entries, and we gonna pour this up. Let's go ahead and pour up this shot. Maybe this shot will wake up the Eagles, and we'll get a first down. But to get a first down, we got to stop the Ravens offense, who, as my guy Blue said, they don't got no points either. But they do have a couple first downs, and they just look more fluid. Brent Peterson, raise your glass. Wait, let's see this play first. 3rd and 1. Joe F. in the shotgun. Eagles calling for a false start, no call. Quick pass caught. Wide open for the first down. Mac McWilliams with the tackle, but not before the Ravens move those chains. Once again, shout out to my guy Brett Peterson. He didn't even say nothing, but let's take this other shot. Salute. Let's get it. That's shot only number 2, but it's good to be back. Joe F. under center this time. Ball at the 45-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Randall, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of about 4 or 5. Running right through the middle is Randall. Randall running. Ty Robinson on the stop, but not before he picks up a couple. 4 yards on the play. Ringo talking to the referee like, yo, you didn't see that false start? Ty Bishop said, I thought these guys were ready to hit someone else. Baltimore is moving up and down the field, and we look like we at the casino last night on offense. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. 2nd and 6. Joe F. dropping back, stepping up in the pocket, firing, and that's going to be incomplete. He didn't have anywhere to go with the football. Michael Carter with some great coverage there. The intended receiver was number 10, LaJonte Wester. Or was it? Wester? Yes. They also look like it could have been for Hibbert, too. The mommy in the building said, it's good to see you back in action. Cheers. Salute to everybody who took that shot. Super Bowl glass. Here we go. Ball at midfield. Joe F. takes a snap. Quick pass, and that's going to be incomplete. Tried to hit Wester over the middle, and there was a multitude of Eagles in the vicinity. A.J. Epinesa low-key got his hand on the ball, and that brings up a 4th down. Eagles get the stop they needed. Now, will the Eagles offense wake up? Actually, A.J. Epinesa did not get his hand on the ball. It was low-key dropped by the Ravens player. Punt team on the field for the Ravens. And again, this is a 0-0 ball game. But just from watching this, you can see, as my guy Blue said, the fluidity of which the Baltimore Ravens offense is playing with compared to ours. Covey going to fair catch it at the 10-yard line. Will they put Tanner McKee in? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Tanner McKee's coming in the game. Tanner. Finally, Tanner McKee in the game. EA Sports, he's in the game. Witch King says this game is ass. It's ass. We all know about that. I'm Awake said he brought pressure. That's for sure. Michael Peterson said, Trop blitzing. You ain't lying. Green Wingman in the building. Evening, Mike. Hope everyone is enjoying their weekend, but damn, do we have a QB2 issue brewing? I don't know if we have an issue because I think Tanner's going to come in and ball out. The only reason we got Andy Dalton is to make it easier if we trade Tanner McKee. And again, I think Tanner McKee can do something in the league, you know? So if you could get something for him, but the way Dalton's playing, I don't know if we can afford to trade him, to be honest. Sheesh. Let's hope this offense changes with Andy Dalton to the bench and our guy Tanner McKee in the building. Let's hear it.
EAGLES Eagles!
Reaper said, Tanner gonna make it happen, Captain. I'm with you. I'm Awake said, we need AJ Epinesa to make the team. Blue said, what can I say? It's that D-line rotation will be oh, yes, the Eagles' defensive line rotation is going to be magnificent. Absolutely lethal. Terrorizing. It's going to terrorize the NFL. Faux show. It's so deep. And now we get Robinson's first sack after hearing that Fangio said he's been playing better over the last couple of days. Good stuff. See, every time I try to do the two screens, that's when it lags. When I try to do the two screens, that's when it lags. That's when it lags. No more trying to do the two screens. I'm going to have to fix that, though. Dalton going to hand the ball off to Shipley, and he picks up maybe 3 yards before he's taken down by the Ravens D-line. It's going to bring up a second and manageable for the Eagles. Let's see what they mark it. They're going to say 3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for our Birds. Tanner McKee trying to get the Eagles their first down of the game. 13 minutes left of the second quarter. Tanner McKee's first drive. Will it result in an Eagles first down? Tanner under center. They're going to motion. Tanner rolling to his left. Dumps it off to Shipley. No, that is Covey. And he'll pick up a chunk of change. That's going to bring a 3rd and short for the Eagles offense. Tanner McKee showing the mobility a little bit. Rolling to his left and hitting Brenton Covey, who picks up maybe 4. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down for the Eagles offense. Let's go. Stand up. Here we go. Shipley to the right. They're going to motion Calcaterra to the left. Tanner McKee takes a snap, looking, firing, and it's going to be off the hands of Calcaterra. Beautiful pass from Tanner McKee. He threw it a little high for the tight end to go get it. He had 2 hands on it, and he couldn't bring it in. And once again, the Eagles punt team is on the field.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
A little high, maybe the pass is looking on a replay, but it hit both hands.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Wow, Wester's going to receive it, and he's off and running, taking it 15 to 20 yards down the field. Wester off the bounce pickup. Michael Clay's unit not doing good on that one. 15-yard return for the Ravens, who's just looked like the more fluid team for sure. Absolutely. Lord have mercy on our soul. Shout out to the 240 people in the building. Shout out to everybody who's commenting. Chris Moore said, another drop. Outlaw Wayne said he's like Jerry. Sell the team every year. Who's like Jerry? Taylor in the building said it's still early. They will get it together. Hey, I 100% agree with you, Taylor. I have no concerns about what this Eagles team's going to be. Now, they're going to have their bumps. They're going to have their mishaps. I'm not panicking, but I will not sit here and say that I'm excited about this game. Like, at the end of the day, preseason doesn't matter. We understand that it's the backups. We understand it's the first preseason game for Sean Mannion. But just give me a little something to celebrate, to talk about. Can I get a first down? Give me a first down. We'll be fine. But we gotta do it's the live play-by-play and reaction. Key word in it is and reaction. And reaction. I actually didn't put that in the title of this, and I should have did that. I don't know why I didn't do that. And I pulled the screens up again. I don't know why. Blue said one team looks season ready. The other team is the Eagles. Dun, dun, dun. The mommy in the building asking for the shame. We might as well play it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame, shame, shame. Again, I think everybody knows that the Eagles are going to be, we're not going to judge the Eagles from this game. But I would like to see something. Something got to happen. Maybe the rookie comes in. I thought when Tanner came in, he was going to start balling out. You know what I'm saying? That Tanner and Cooper, Tanner McKee and Darius Cooper tandem. Show me what y'all showed me last year against the Bengals. Here we go. Axeman on defense still. 54 trot. Joe F. at the 47-yard line in Eagle territory. You're going to hand it off to Randall, and he picks up 7 or 8 yards on first down. Again, just look at the Eagles offense compared to the Raven, and you got to be a little frustrated with what you're seeing. Again, we understand what today is, but Lord have mercy on our soul. 2nd and 3 for the Ravens after Randall picks up 7. Ravens are in the Eagles territory again. Ball at the 40-yard line. Joe under center. Going to take the snap. They're going to fake the handoff. Joe looking, firing across the middle, and it is going to be caught. That is Walker versus Mac McWilliams, and Walker gets a big-time catch. Big first down for the Ravens. Blue said, I'm not going to crash out because it's the preseason. That's how your mindset got to be like that. You can't be mad because it's the preseason, but can I get something to talk about? Ball at the 21-yard line. Joe F. under center. They're going to hand it off to Randall. Randall up the left side of the middle, and he gets blasted by a few Eagles. He picks up maybe 2 yards before he's taken down by Smile Munden and company. Brent Peterson said, I'm working on keeping my blood pressure down. Blood pressure down. Deep breaths, everyone. Yes. And shout out to you, Brent, and Mama E for getting me a shot of Crown Rizzy. That is helping the blood pressure, if you believe it or not. 2nd and 7 for the Ravens. 10 minutes and 13 seconds left of the half. Ball inside the 20 of the Eagles. Joe from the shotgun takes a snap, quick pass, and it's going to be caught, and he's taken down right away. Josh C., the backup to the backup tight end, picks up a couple. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. That's Andre Sam, I believe, on the tackle. Andre Sam for the Eagles with the tackle. Here we go. Big 3rd down. Can the Eagles defense hold them to 3? They missed the field goal earlier in this game. Shotgun formation for Joe and the Ravens. Takes a snap. Joe looking, firing, call inside the 5. Diving touchdown for the Ravens. And that is Lane. Big time touchdown for Jacoby Lane. And the Ravens are on the board first with a touchdown pass on 3rd down. Shotgun formation for Joe F. He takes the snap, looks to the right, comes back to the left, and hits Jacoby Lane for a touchdown. And guess who was guarding him? Our favorite cornerback, Kelee Ringo. Kelee Ringo.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Kelee Ringo on the coverage, allowing a tub. Tyler Loop with the extra point, making it a 7-point ball game. Wow. Kelee Ringo with the coverage, the horrible coverage.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Mama E said, us still having Ringo blows my mind. Kelee Ringo on the coverage. That's crazy. Blue said, why is Ringo still here? I'm trying to figure it out my damn self. Lord have mercy on that man's soul. 7-0 ball game. One more time, we got to play it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Well, the Eagles get the ball back after allowing a touchdown scored on Ringo. Can they turn it into some points? Can we actually... Whoa. Philly Mike, calm down. We can't be talking about getting points before we get a first down. Can we get a first down first and then talk about points? Taylor said, right, that part. You ain't lying. Joe said it's called he's a very good... Oh, it's because, yeah, he is a good special teamer. He is, though. He is, I guess. That's crazy. Keely Ringo on the coverage. That boy, Jacoby Lane, just routed him up. Dig route over the middle. Keely couldn't get his hips turned to save his life. Sheesh. That's crazy. Look, Ringo talking to Reek Woolen. Yeah, let's look at this again. Damn, you could have parked a car between Keely Ringo and the receiver. My goodness. Get out of your break, Keely. What is wrong with you? What is Ringo doing on the squad, dog? Fangio gotta just let this man get cut. I mean, good special teamer or not. Sheesh. That's wild. Wow. Here we go. Kickoff is about to happen. I like the new word, not the new watermark for the Eagles, but they got that the black behind the words, the Eagle words. I like that though. Quez Watkins going to return it from his 10, and he's going to get hit by his own player. And the Eagles will start this one at the 25 or 23-yard line. We just looking foolish out there. Really, though. Like, do something positive. Can I just see some positive plays? Can I see some positive plays, man? Really, that's it. That's all I'm asking for. I don't think it's too much, y'all. Ball at the 23-yard line. Tanner under center. Shipley in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff. No, they do hand it off. Shipley breaks one tackle and picks up 8 or 9 yards on first down. That is the type of play you need. That is the type of play you need. Shipley. Give it to Shipley. Let him go get a first down right now. Best play of the day was 8 or 9 yards. Shipley up the right side, breaks a tackle, and picks up 9-piece McNugget. Can we get our first down here? 2nd and 2. They're going to give him 8 yards. Eli Stowers in motion. Tanner, shotgun, takes the snap, looking, firing at his call. Darius Cooper for an Eagles first down. Let's go. I'm just saying that. I waited all 2026 to say, for an Eagles, first down. And we finally got it. 8 minutes and 38 seconds left of the second. Darius Cooper on a slant, catches it and picks and gets some yak. That's what I want to see right there. Can we keep the positivity going? Okay, we got a hurt Raven, Higgins. Let's put the prayer emoji in the chat for the Raven injury. Drop the prayer emoji for the Raven on the field. No matter if it's our team or the opponent, we always put prayers in the chat for any injury. For the next 30 seconds, spam the prayer emoji for Higgins. Darius Cooper. Tired. And this game is boring. At least so far. Darius Cooper gets the Eagles first down. 4 targets, 2 catches, 20 yards tonight. 4 targets, 2 catches, 20 yards. Tanner McKee under center, ball at the 44-yard line. McKee changing the play, going to hand it off to Shipley. Shipley up the right side, running for another 8 or 9 yards again. Will Shipley taking some tough runs up the right. Shout out to Ship. Beautiful block by Drew Kendall, it looks like. Yes, Kendall with a nice block, freeing up Shipley, and then he runs over a defender a little bit, getting some extra yards. Oh no, that is not Drew Kendall. Who's that? That's Jenkins? Sheesh. Ball cross midfield. 2nd and 1. Tanner takes a snap. They're going to give it to Shipley. Shipley going to get the first down. Needed one, and he picks up like 3 or 4, carrying a couple Raven defenders on his back. Hop on my back, Jack. Hop on my back, Jack. Now the Eagles offense is looking like it's a little fluid. Saquon Barkley on the side, hyping up the team, finally moving the chains. 1st and 10 with 7 minutes left of the second quarter. The Eagles got ball first, so the Ravens will get it to start the third quarter. Tanner from under center takes a snap, hands it to Shipley. Shipley going to run up the left side and pick up maybe 3. Some positive yards, though. Let's see where they mark it. 3 yards, I think, is what I saw. They're going to say 2, so it's going to be 2nd and 8. Shipley has 5 carries for 26 yards, averaging 5 yards a carry. Sean Mannion, they're zooming in. Let me see that playbook, Sean. Let's see these plays, Sean. Tanner under center again. Ball at the 42-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Shipley. Shipley up the middle, and he's going to pick up the first down. Needed 8, and he gets 8. Shipley with over 30 yards rushing on 6 carries, but here comes a flag. Holding on the offense. Wah, wah, wah.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
3rd penalty on the Eagles. Bro, Markel Bell is a freaking huge human being. Markel Bell is bringing that guy like 6 yards down the field. My goodness. Holy Markel Bell. Whew. Shout out to the real ones in the building. Tanner in the shotgun takes a snap, quick pass caught. That's Covey on a wide receiver screen, and he picks up maybe 5 or 6. It's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Eagles. Covey gets his first or second catch of the game. 3rd and long for the Eagles offense. 3rd and 12 to be exact. Tanner in the huddle. What will Sean Mannion draw up for this? What will Sean Mannion draw up for this? Ball at the 47-yard line in Baltimore territory. 5 seconds on the play clock. Tanner takes a snap, firing across the middle, and it's incomplete. In the area of Gray, he's looking for a flag, and nothing happens. What did that? There was definitely contact. Gray wanted a call, and he will not get one. Punting unit out again.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I need to pick me up. Ball's going to bounce inside the 10, and it's going to get an Eagles roll down to about the 6.5-yard line. The Ravens will get the ball backed up in their territory, though. About 6-yard line, about the 6-yard line. I'm awake, said the protection is there. You ain't lying. Mama E said Shipley is underrated. Low key, he can push when we need him to. He's had the best day of any Eagle so far. Shipley's had the best day. Garrett said a drive killer. Yes. Penalties are absolute drive killers. Absolute drive killers. Witch King said Markel Bell's so big he looks funny out there. He does a little bit. Looks like he's playing with kids. Looks like he's playing with kids. 4:59 remaining in the second quarter. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 11-yard line, they say. What? Joe F. takes a snap, pressure in his face, and it's going to be completed, though. He stood in the pocket and dropped a dime across the middle for a first down to number 16. Wow. 16 is named Xavier Guillory. Xavier Guillory with a big-time catch, getting another Ravens first down. It looks like Trotter and Smile Munden are the two linebackers out there for the Eagles. Joe F. under center. Ball across the 25, mark it at the 26. Joe going to hand it off to Tolliver, and he picks up a couple. Sheesh. Jackson for the Eagles makes the stop. Jihad Campbell got some playing time, but he's out of the game now. Smile Munden and Trotter are the linebackers. Joe F. under center. They're going to take the snap, hand it off to Tolliver. Or no, who is that? He gets the first down. Number 36 for the Ravens is Walters. Walters on the run, and he picks up a Ravens first down. Lord have mercy on our soul. I might just take a shot for free at this point. I need one. Sheesh. Ball at the 38-yard line. Joe under center. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off to Tolliver, but the play blown dead. Flag on the Ravens. False start on the Ravens. It's going to repeat first down. Okay, can this help out our defense now? Maybe we get a little juice off the false start. 1st and 15. Maybe this can help us out a little bit. Let's see. Smile Munden, another Georgia Bulldog for the Eagles. We love our Georgia guys. Holy. Here we go. Joe, under center. Ball at the 33-yard line. Eagles blitz. Trotter's in the face, but he gets the pass off and it's complete. Mac McWilliams in the coverage, but a catch for a first down, and here comes a flag. The rookie out of Indiana, number 13, Surratt. So they get the first down, and it's a holding on Mac McWilliams. Holy. How do you hold and get beat at the same time? I don't get that. How do you hold somebody and still get beat? Bro, you literally get beat after holding? Like, you were holding them, so at one time you were right there. What is happening? 1st and 10 for the Ravens as they are now in Philly territory at the 49. Joe, under center, takes a snap. They're going to hand it off to Tolliver. Tolliver pushing through and picks up like 5 yards on first down. Ravens in Eagles territory as we come up on the 2-minute warning. Frostburn Gaming. So let me hop on my main account. Sorry. Also, I'm new here. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to bro. Jenna said, come on, birds. Give us something to chew on. Yes. Give us something to take a happy shot about. Can I get a happy shot? Damn. Give us something to talk about. Give us something to talk about. Chris Moore said flag. Yeah. Flag, flag, flag. Flag, flag, flags. Flag Central. Here we go. Can we get this commercial over with? Blue said last year's preseason play calling translated to the season. It did. It definitely did. Ugly. However, I still have high hopes for this Eagles offense. When you got Saquon, the starting O-line, Smitty, Wicks, Lemon, number one, the leader of our team, Jalen, I feel like it's going to be a lot better. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Dang, they've been showing this Brandon Graham commercial like 4 times already. Gotta get right. Said, are we in the backup cornerback market? You never know. We might have to be in that market. We might need to check that market. Sucks. Ringo getting beat left and right. Mac McWilliams getting beat left and right. It's only one game, though. That's a very small sample size. It could just be a bad game. You know, you got to see it more. But we already know who Ringo is, for sure. Like, we know who Ringo is and what he can do. And I tried to give Ringo the benefit of the doubt. I really did. I really did. But in the end, he just couldn't live up to that Georgia status. Cooper DeJean on the sideline. Q on the sideline talking about, yeah, this not looking real good at all. This looking 27 years old. Cooper DeJean's already 27. Sheesh. Ariel Mass, been a channel member for 9 months. Said together we make it. Eagles give me hope. Give us some hope for Ariel Mass. Come on, Philly. Got to get this stop. Eagles showing blitz. Ball at the 44. Joe gonna play action it, and it's gonna be caught for a first down. That is Surratt. That is Surratt, the rookie out of Connecticut, I believe. Big first down for the Ravens. The Eagles probably won't even get a possession in this second quarter with the clock being down to 1:30 already. Ravens got all 3 timeouts. The Eagles have all 3 timeouts as well. Lord, you got to get off the field, D. I mean, but for what? This offense is booty juice right now. Joe F. takes a snap, looking, firing, and is going to be caught for another first down. Inside the 30 with 1:07 remaining. Clock keep ticking. Wade for the Eagles was on the coverage. Nah, Mike, they got all the players being 27 for some reason. Facts. Surratt with another catch for the Ravens as the clock ticks under 45 seconds. Ravens still have all 3 timeouts. I'm surprised they haven't called one yet. What are they doing? Snap for Joe. Joe looking, firing, and it's going to be incomplete. Oh my God, there was Keely Ringo on the coverage. It looked to be good coverage, but here comes the flag. The flag is probably going to be for PI or holding, which means first and goal at the 10. Keely Ringo, get off the man's waist.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Keely Ringo with a PI and an automatic first down. Thank the Lord. CB coming in to save my life. CB with the $20 super chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
Healy getting way too handsy. Way too handsy. Way too handsy. CB said, let's go, Bird Nation, Eagle Nation. What up, Mike? Philly strong. Shout out to CB, who also won a jersey already. I know CB got a jersey already. Forgot which one. Joe F from the 5-yard line. Gonna roll out to his right. Joe looking, firing, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo got his get back. Keely Ringo with an interception. Let's go, Birds. The defense prevails. Okay, Keely Ringo, I'm sorry. Not really, but I'm sorry. Not really. I'm sorry. Not really. Keely Ringo. Oh, I thought he stepped out, but no, he got both feet down. Let's see. 1, 2. Let's go. Keely Ringo gets his get back. I need everybody to apologize. I'm just kidding. Hey, shout out to Ringo, though. The first interception of the Eagles preseason goes to number 7. He said, damn, I got beat. I hear Philly Mike talking trash. Sign me up for the pick in the end zone. What could have been a 14-0 lead or a 10-0 lead will now stay 7. Keely Ringo with the pick. Tanner dropping back, firing it off the Eli Stowers with his first catch. And there's 20 seconds remaining, and a timeout is taken by Philly. The Eagles got the ball at the 23-yard line. A timeout taken by Philly. Let's get to the super chats, though, real quick. And I got to take this banger. Hey, it's no coincidence that we get back-to-back super chats, and it's just a for. Yo. I think we back. I think we're back. Finally. Did you miss me? I'm just kidding. Yo, I don't know why it's doing it. I really don't. But I am going to have a big, long talk with my internet provider. Bro, I pay like $300 a month for internet. And I get this? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. This shit getting fixed ASAP. Soon as I get done with this stream, I don't care if they're closed at. We gonna make it work. Now, I did take the CB shot, but y'all didn't see me. So I gotta take it again. Shout out once again to CB with the $20 super chat. And also shout out to This Doll's Life Jenna with the $20 banger. She probably took like 3 shots without me. Jenna, hopefully you waited for me. But Jenna said, for the love of all things Eagles, take a shot. You are the real MVP. Go Birds. Shout out to Jenna, who is the real MVP herself, and CB. Shout out to all y'all great people.
EAGLES Eagles!
Shout out to y'all. I'm going to take both shots because y'all didn't see me do it. But real quick, every super chat dollar gets you an entry into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player, any color you choose. There will be free entries in upcoming videos, but Jenna and CB both got 20 entries in. And let's take these shots back to back. Philly strong, all right? And I promise you, I am going to make sure. Oh, hell no. Oh, we're good. Make sure my internet provider never allows this again. That is crazy. Shout out to the real ones. Hopefully Jenna is still in here. I see CB still up in here. Let's pour these shots. Bro, this is wild. This is wild. And we're back. I don't know what's going on, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. And I am sorry for this. Joe F going to hand it off to Randall, who goes up the middle for a gain of 3. Let's take these shots before it goes off again. This is for CB, but raise your glass, everybody. That's one. This is for Jenna. If you about that life, do it with me. This is for Jenna. Joe F rolling out, has time, gonna check it down to the tight end, and he'll get the first down. Lawson, the undrafted rookie free agent out of Alabama, with the tackle. So we took CB's, we took Jenna's, and we got one more. Shout out to my guy Jeffrey Simpson with the $20 banger.
EAGLES Eagles!
All my man Jeffrey Simpson said, who's a channel member, by the way, all he said was EAGLES Eagles. Joe from under center going to hand it off to Randall, who's carrying an Eagles defender on his back for a legit gain of about 5 or 6. Wilson on the tackle. Let's take this $20 banger shot from my guy Jeffrey Simpson. That's 3 back-to-back. It's a total of 5, I believe, but maybe 6 because I took one extra because of the one y'all didn't see. Jeffrey, hey, if y'all were G with me and took 3 shots back-to-back, y'all the real MVP. This is number 3 in the last 30 seconds or a minute. Joe going to fake it to Randall, pressure in his face, going to sling it outside to a wide open receiver. Wade, number 18 for the Ravens. Let's take this. Man, oh man, oh man. Shout out to the real ones. And again, Jeffrey Simpson gets 20 entries into the jersey giveaway. Every Super Chat dollar gets you an entry into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player. Yo, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, we're back. I don't know for how long, but we're back. Lord have mercy on my soul. Shout out to the real ones. God. Uar Bernard's first actual snap in a meaningful or in a preseason game, in a game against other players. Sheesh. Shout out to the real ones, though. For real. I love y'all to death. Y'all the real MVPs. For real. Love y'all. Y'all the real MVPs. Here we go. Eagles got the ball. Tanner McKee's still in, and they're going to hand it off to Shipley, and he loses like 5 yards. 4 or 5 yard loss on that play. He got destroyed by multiple Ravens players. Why am I cheering? I meant to say shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
My goodness. They were in the backfield ASAP Rocky. Here we go. Tanner McKee got the ball at the 25. They're going to motion Darius Cooper to the left. McKee, fire, call, and that is Stowers, and he got his back busted up. Sheesh, a big-time hit. Eli Stowers gets right back up. That's his second catch of the game. Ken Mallett wants the roots. He wants the roots. He gets the roots on 3. Let's go.
Keep them roots going, baby! Roots on 3! 1, 2, 3, roots!
3rd and 8, ball at the 30-yard line in our territory. McKee from the shotgun. He got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. McKee takes the snap, pressure in his face, and he'll be sacked. Tanner McKee goes down. It looked like a corner blitz from Martin, and the Ravens force another Eagle punt. Lord have mercy.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
You right. I'm over here slacking, and it's probably because of the Eagles that are making me slack. After the roots, we always got to hear from the flowers.
Flowers everywhere.
We love the flower girl. At this point, even more than the Eagles, because they looking real sus. Surratt with the return. He's going to bring it up a couple yards, probably like 10 yards on the return, and the Ravens have the ball, but there is a flag on the play. 114 people in the building. Shout out to the real ones who stay with the laggy, the frozen. I love y'all to death. What's the flag? Holding receiving team. Okay, that's going to back up that 10-yard return. We love the flower girl. I'm with you, Ken. We definitely do. Although, I don't love nothing right now with this punk-ass internet. I ain't even gonna cap. I am pissed off. The crazy thing is, it's never this bad. It's never this bad, and I pay too much for it to be this bad. We going to talk to them tomorrow. ASAP. Whenever they open, bang, I'm on the phone like, let's get it. All right, but let's just move on to the Eagles, even though there's not much to talk about there either. Not much to talk about there either. Shout out to Keisha. Love you too, Mike. Mad love for the real ones, right? I love all my subs, all my 70-something thousand subs, but the real ones that rock with me no matter what. Y'all the real deal Holyfields. And don't worry, I promise you, on everything, we going to get all this stuff corrected for the season, because we not going out like this. We not going out like this. But let's get back to the Eagles. Philly fan in the building. Frost said, okay, we did the roots, now the flowers. Okay, Frost knows about the flowers. Stu Vision in the building. Yo, Mike, it's on Amazon Prime. The game? That's what's up. Blue said, I will get you the info, Jenna. Oh, my let's when we move to Colorado. Oh, and listen, I still got to get with Blue and a couple people who email me. This summer has been a hectic summer, but I still do want to orchestrate something for a season game get together, maybe, but it would have to be later in the season as we need time to plan for it and all that. I'm gonna get with y'all. I ain't forget. Brent Peterson said, go Birds. Go Birds. Ken said, can't watch my Eagles because my internet is out. Dang. At this point, my internet is out. I don't know how. I don't know what's going on. It's been crazy. Crazy out here. Run the steps. August 22nd, PhiladelphiaEagles.com. Run the steps. Go up and run the Rocky steps if you're available to get there. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, we got both young rookies who've never played football on the field. We got Uar Bernard and Joshua Rura. Let's see what they can do. Fake pitch. Joe F going to find the tight end number 47, and he's going to pick up a chunk of change on first down. Smile Munden on the tackle. It's going to bring up a second and manageable. I don't know why see, everything is all messed up. Little bootleg. Look, the bootleg is confusing. Uar Bernard, again, he's big. He's strong. He's physical. But there's more to the game than just that. And that's why Uar Bernard got fooled on the bootleg. Joe F under center. They're going to hand it off to number 36, McMillan, and he picks up the first down. Needed 4, picks up about 6 for a Ravens first down. Lord have mercy. Let's get it. 10-0 Ravens ball, and they're driving. Uar Bernard, he's a big dude, but football's different. You need these muscles and these muscles. Here we go. Under center again, ball inside Philly territory. Mark it at the 27. McMillan is going to go up the left side and be taken down by number 64 for the Birds, Williams. Who's that? It's not Williams. Uar Bernard laughing. I don't know what he's laughing at, though. He getting cooked out there. I'm just kidding. He going to get cut blocked. Uar Bernard gets cut blocked. He's like, is that even legal? He's like, I don't know what's going on. Bro, that's crazy. Shout out to Uar. No, it's not Joe Flacco, but I can't say his last name, Fangango or whatever it is, so we just call him Joe. Joe dropping back, looking, firing across the middle, call McMillan, and he's going to pick up the first down. It looked like it was going to be short, but he kept fighting for more yards, and McMillan takes the ball across the finish line, and this time it's, whoa. I don't even know what I just said there. Anyways, let's woosah a little second and get back to talking football. He gets the first down, though. Uar Bernard out the game. Clint Hurts gave him a little pat on the back. He's like, dang, yeah, you could tell he's raw. He got a lot of work to do. Uar needs some work. A lot of work. Joe takes the snap from the shotgun and going to dump it off to Randall, who's taken down by number 34. Who's that for our Birds? Who the heck is 34? Gushikin. Gushikin, number 34, used to be Isaiah Rodgers' number. Gushikin with a nice open field tackle on the running back Randall. A gain of maybe 1. Maybe 1. They're going to actually give him 2 yards. Joe under center, heavy formation. They're going to hand the ball off to Randall. Randall up the left side, bouncing off Eagle defenders and picks up about 6 or 7. I have to do it for my son. Thomas on the tackle for the Birds. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. Can the Eagles get off the field? Can they get off the field? Here we go. Joshua Wuru. I don't know how to say his name. Wararu or whatever. Joshua W. I suck at saying names. Couple more shots and I'll say it better type shit. Ball in Philly territory, mark it at the 47. Joe, quick pass, and it's going to be caught by Surratt, and he makes a couple Eagles miss. Fumble! Big fumble! And the Eagles jump on it. A big fumble by number 30. Wade tips the ball out, and Thomas jumps on it, and it's an Eagles turnover! Jalix Hunt, Rick Woolen, Marcus Epps, a lot of these guys on the sideline celebrating the turnover. It was a nice catch by Surratt. He makes Wade miss, but Wade gets up, does not give up on the play, and goes, punches that out. That's the type of hustle you need in a football game. Wade literally got beat. He got beat on the route, Ciroc caught it, juked him, he fell, but he never quit. He got back up and ended up following it up with a punch out, and Thomas jumped on it. Fumborooski! Let's go! I like that. I like that. Fumborooski. Let's reconnect the chat on the screen. Again, this has been a horrible live stream, but y'all still are the real deal, Holyfield. Y'all really, really, really are. Let's reconnect the chat. Let's reconnect the chat on the screen. All right. There we go. Should be good now. G-Lo said Wade has made a couple good plays now. You ain't lying. And again, that's a great way to respond. He got beat on the route, couldn't make the tackle, got juked, but got back up and ended up finishing the play better than what it would have been if he got the tackle for 2 yards. That no quit mentality is preached to all Eagle players. Again, look at this. This is literally an effort play, like Ross Tucker just said. He misses the tackle, but doesn't quit and ends up punching that bad boy out. Loosey-goosey. 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 Thomas with the recover, though. Let's go, Wade. Shout out to Wade. I love that shit. We love that shit. We love that shit. Shout out to Wade. Ball at the 24-yard line. Tanner McKee under center. They're going to hand the ball off to Carson Steele. The running back / fullback for the Eagles is going to be the ball carrier in this third quarter. Maybe to the fourth quarter. Carson Steele. Drafted out of UCLA. Second year in the league. 23 years old. 6 foot 228. He's labeled as a fullback, but he's playing some RB today. He's going to motion outside as a wide receiver. So it's an empty back set for Tanner McKee. He's in the shotgun. Tanner takes a snap, looking, firing, and is caught by Cameron Latu and dropped. That's going to be a drop from Latu. It was in his hand. It looked like it was going to be a fumble, but he didn't make a football move before he ended up dropping it. Bro. Latu with a chance to get his first catch. Can't hold it in. Another third down for the Eagles. What the bleep? Tanner in the shotgun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Tanner dropping back, looking, firing, and it's going to be incomplete. Cooper was open, but Tanner overthrew him. And once again, the punt team is on the field.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Absolute shame. I'm not saying it's an easy play because of how the defense was lined up, right? You had to go over one and under the other. But come on, Tanner, make that play. Surratt on the return. He's going to cross the 30 and be taken down by a group of Eagles. Wow. Tanner McKee and Andy Dalton have been horrible in this game. Horrible. Horrible.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Red said Latu needs that grip boost. I ain't mad at that. G-Lo said Lemon is hurt hamstring. Who's asking about Lemon? Ken said shame. I ain't mad at you. Big FRX said weak sauce. This is some super weak sauce. Super weak sauce. I'm Awake said Tanner is throwing it into double coverage. Yeah, it's a zone double coverage, but he's definitely. I don't think he trusts anybody else. He's like, I got to get the ball to Coop. I got to get the ball to Coop. Lou said that Washington game killed the Tanner McKee lore. Oh, yeah. He hasn't been the same since that Washington game. Good call, Blue. Good call. J. Jode said we are using such a vanilla offense, a super vanilla offense. I understand you don't want to give a lot of nuggets and tricks out, but god damn, can we do something legit? Dare I say I miss? Oh, I won't even say it. I won't even say it. Y'all know what I was about to say. Ain't no way I can miss that, man. Cut said, hit that like, love you, Mike, and Birds crowd. Hit that like. How many likes we got how many likes we got here? I know we only got 141 people watching because my internet went out like 10 times already. So why would you want to watch somebody whose internet keeps going out? It's been good so far. Don't want to jinx it. But we got 215 likes. That's decent. But if you haven't hit the like button, please hit it. It's free, it's easy, and it don't cost a thing. Jordan Mailata talking on the sidelines. 24 birds that I hope this ain't the offense Manion's running this season. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, heck no. Here we go. Ball at the 31 for the Ravens, who got possession once again. Joe, under center, they're going to hand it off to Randall. Randall up the middle, and he's going to pick up a chunk of change. Maybe actually only 2 or 3. Bernard still in the game. What's going on, Ed Tay? Joshua Ruhr on the sideline, but Bernard in the game. I'm Awake said, hit your checkdowns, Tanner. I ain't mad at that. Take the easy one. 3-yard play on first down for the Ravens. Shotgun formation for Joe F. Joe takes the snap. Looking, firing, call. First down and more. That's number 84 for a gain of about 20 yards. 84. The tight ends have been killing us in this game. That is Ty Pezza. Ty Pezza with the big first down on this Eagles defense. Cut said I would laugh my ass off if Nick put Jalen Carter in for the last quarter. It wouldn't happen, but it would be funny. It would be funny. Jalen Carter's come up the middle and crack somebody. Ravens got the ball across midfield at the 47. They're going to motion. Hand it off to a wide receiver screen. That is number 18. And he's tackled by, I believe, Joshua Wuru. Is that Joshua Wuru's first tackle? Number 18 for the Ravens is none other than Dayton Wade. He picked up maybe 1 or 2 yards. Good defense by the Eagles. They're showing the offensive lineman on the sideline when Jordan Mailata's talking. It's 2nd and 9. 1 minute and 12 seconds left for the third quarter. Ravens in Philly territory. Shotgun formation. Joe takes a snap, fires, and is caught over the middle. First down for the Ravens, man. What the? It's preseason. It's preseason. It's preseason. One more time. It's preseason. That shit ugly. Lord have mercy on our soul. Ball at the 35-yard line. Joe changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's under center. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. 12 personnel. They're going to hand it off to the running back. I think that is Tolliver, and he'll pick up maybe 1. Maybe 1. Jay Jode said we can't get a push from the D tackle room. the D tackle. Taylor said, "You're funny." Hey, I try to be a little funny, you know. You gotta laugh in the face of well, I'm about to quote the Lion King. Laugh in the face of danger. I need to watch that movie with my kids. My 6-year-old watched it when he was real little. I don't think he watched it in a while. We gotta do the Lion King again. Right now, the Lion King is more interested in this game. What am I watching? Good. It went to a commercial. Woo! Needed that commercial. Absolutely needed that commercial. We did. Lordy, lordy, lordy. One time.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Frost said, Mike, I was asking about Lemon. Yeah, well, you know, hamstring. But it's not, both hamstrings for Smitty and Lemon are not as bad as people think. They're just being cautious. But right now, I wish Lemon was playing a little bit. Jenna said, haha, Mufasa, love the Lion King. Man, that is a classic. That is a classic. I'm about to watch that tonight. You heard? Couple more shots, and I'm watching it tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I still might watch it tonight, though. Cut said, what the bleep is this whooshing wave sound on ESPN? I don't know. I'm not watching on ESPN. I'm watching on NBC Philadelphia. Red said, blasting some old Kanye West and drinking Henny. Okay, Red. Okay, Red. Felipe said, I need to see Cole Payton. Yes, throw that man in there. Because what we've heard from training camp is that man has no chill button. At the end of the day, he might throw 4 interceptions, but he gonna sling that rock. Give me some Cole Payton. Shout out to ET. Shout out to EHZ with the $20 banger.
EAGLES Eagles!
At least we can cheer with the EAGLES Eagles because they ain't give us nothing to talk about. Maybe the Keely Ringo intercept. We do got 2 turnovers. Think about this. We got 2 turnovers. And they missed the field goal. And it's only 10-0. Without the turnovers, without the missed field goals, they might be beating us 30-0 right now. But shout out to EHZ with the $20 banger. Good to see you back, Mike. Go Birds. Shout out to E. Ravens hand the ball off to Randall and he picks up maybe 4 yards on first down. Shout out to E one more time. Let's hear it in the chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
Every super chat dollar gets you an entry into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player or color you choose. He just got 20, or E just got 20. And there will be free entries in upcoming videos. Watch it. Make sure you watch the videos. Lawson on the tackle, undrafted out of Alabama. Let's pour this shot up. E, I need you to take this shot with me, you heard? Let's see what happens. Joe F in the shotgun. Quick pass caught. First down. Mac McWilliams in coverage for the Eagles. That is Wade, number 18 for the Ravens, with the reception. And it's another Ravens first down. Bro, I feel like I've been saying that all game long. Raven first down, Raven first down, Raven first down. Eagles punt, Eagles punt, Eagles punt. Shout out to E and shout out to the rest of Eagle Nation. Salute, my guy. Salute. Joe dropping back, shotgun pressure in his face. He's going to run and dive for a short gain of about 2. The pressure was applied on a linebacker blitz from Smile Munden. So we blitz the linebacker, we get him off his spot, but Joe F., the white boy, able to scramble for 2. Randall could not handle the Smile Munden blitz, but Joe F. was able to move around and get something out of nothing. Son of a gun. I think that's like number 7 or 8 on the shots. Let me know in the chat. What number is that? Joe F. going to hand the ball off to Mac McMillan on the Ravens team. We got a Mac McWilliams and a Mac McMillan. Eagles McWilliams, Ravens McMillan. This dull life, Jenna said, Mike, put that on a loop. Ravens first down on repeat. Eagles punt on repeat. It's a sad day. It's funny because it's the preseason. We can laugh at ourselves because it's the preseason, but damn sure I don't want to be saying punt in the regular season. 3rd and 9 for the Eagles defense. Joe has all the time in the world, fires, and it was almost intercepted. But we got a flag on the play. Gray got a hand on it. It could have been an interception, but it would have been a tough catch. It would have had to been a one-hand snag. Gray, the Pro Bowl special teamer at safety in there. Let's see what the flag's on. Illegal contact on the defense. We cooked. We cooked.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
3rd and 9. Good defense, but we get Thomas on a hold.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
12 minutes and 15 seconds until we're put out of our misery. I'm just kidding. Ball inside the 20, mark it at the 15. Joe gonna fake the play, fake the run. Looking, firing, call. Inside the 5 is Gullery, however you say his name. I don't matter. This Raven catches the ball. This Raven catches the ball. This Raven catches the ball. It's like Oprah out here. Lordy, 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 Lord. Just keep reminding myself it's preseason. It's the first game of the preseason. 1st and goal for the Ravens. Ball at the 4.5-yard line. Under center is Joe F. He takes a snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Randall. Randall's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but somehow gets in for a Ravens tub. 17-0. Randall got hit at the line of scrimmage. Who hit him? Y'all need to learn how to wrap up. Let me see this. No, it was Uwar Bernard. It was Uwar. He's never made a tackle in his life. He could have got his first tackle. He's pissed. I'm pissed. We're all pissed. Bro stood his offensive lineman up like a grown-ass man, threw that man to the side and said, let me get my first tackle. Nope. Bro. Oh, poor tackling from the guy who never played football. Duh. No, I'm just kidding. He has some. It's gonna be years before he gets on the field. You can't just be big and strong in the league, dog. You gotta learn how. You gotta know the little things, like how to tackle. You got to learn the little things, like how to tackle. King said Thomas getting cut for sure. He might. Philly Trez in the building. I don't know how you watch preseason, Mike, because I'm a sicko. We're still sick. We need that Eagles fix, you heard? We're sickos. At the end of the day, man, we look at training camp like it's like the next best thing. Like when the offseason is here, it feels like every single year the offseason gets longer. And it's like, yes, training camp. I watch every Eagle training camp highlight like it's like, I'm eating popcorn and watching it. But guess what? As soon as I'm hyped for preseason, then I get this type of preseason game, and I'm like, can we please just get to the regular season? Can you get us to the regular season? Especially with this type of bullshit. What am I watching? A bunch of grown men doing not a damn thing. It's preseason. Look, Clinton's like, you see that? You should have tackled him. Clint talking to Uwar Bernard like, you did good, but you didn't finish. It's like Mortal Kombat. Finish him. And you just let him fall down by for nothing. No. Come on, Uwar. You got to get him. I want to celebrate a little bit. Can I celebrate? I mean, the only celebration I did all game long was think about this. There's only one person that made me hype this whole game, and it was Keely Ringo. Think about that. Well, no. The fumble by Wade was hyped up too. But out of all the people on the Eagles, now I understand it was only backups today, right? There was no starters. I understand that. But if you ask me which backup is going to get you hype in this game, I thought it would have been Darius Cooper, Tanner, somebody on offense. Oh my God, we just fall down on a kick return. Bro, Keely Ringo. Keely Ringo is the only one that got me hyped. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cut said Philly Mike, and he point. Oh, what we talking about, Cut? Ian said, I'm not mad one bit. He manhandled that lineman. He did, but he didn't finish the tag. He need to get his time. Okay, Cole Payton in the game. Cole Payton about to put some points on the board. Under center, Payton. Pump fake, looking, rolling to his left. Payton going to run it, and he loses the yard. And there's a flag on the play. What the I got hyped for a quick second for a flag. Wait, let's see if it's on the Eagles first. Holding offense.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
$11 minutes until we're able to just shut this off. This is only a pint, but we're almost done with the pint. Almost done with the pint. It's only a pint, though, not a fifth. I need a fifth for this game, though. You heard? Here we go. Cole Payton from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Cole Payton looking, firing, caught E.J. Jenkins, and he's blasted by a Ravens defender, number 37, Limberman. E.J. Jenkins caught the football, turned around, and got blasted. He was... Philly Trez says Phillies are up 8-1. Shout out to the Phillies. I'm Awake said, please tune in on game days. Mike is unbelievable. Don't miss out. Hey, shout out to I'm Awake. He one of them ones. Peyton dropping back, looking, has time, now going to roll to his left. Peyton flushed out, throws it away. And now it's back to 3rd and 17. Bro, we really lived on third down this whole game. Jalen Hurts on the sideline like, God damn, we suck. Jalen Hurts literally on the sideline like, oh, hell no. This better not be the play calling when I play. Cole Payton on 3rd and 17 from inside our 20. Payton going to throw off his back foot and is almost picked off. Red said, I'm done with preseason. Red said, I'm done with preseason. Red said, I'm done with preseason.
I'm out. I'm out, folks.
Now, I will say this. I will say that the Eagles utilize joint practices way more than preseason games because we will play our starters at joint practice. So we'll see. Wade going to return it, and he gets blasted. All right, I'm going to ask y'all a question that can get me just help me out a little bit. What was the best play? All right, give me something positive that you can take from this game thus far. Tell me something positive about this game. Can you do it? Can you name a player, a play, a possession? I know you could. Everybody want to go to the 2 turnovers. Wade's hustle to pop it out on a fumble, or Keely Ringo resilience interception. Minus them 2. Can you find something else that we can talk about that was like, I mean, Markel Bell throwing somebody down. Markel Bell blocking somebody 6-7 yards down the field. That might be the only other thing. Let me know. Flaying bands in the building. Philly Tress said that Ringo interception. That's all we could talk about. Oh, I'm awake. Are you? I am now. That is a good point. Actually, that is the best thing that happened in this game. No injuries. No injuries. Jason A-Team and Philly fans said Shipley's running. Red said Trotter Jr. He had some good plays. iHood said Campbell had 5 tackles and he only played 1 quarter. That's something to be excited about. 5 tackles in 1 quarter? Sign me up. Ken said Stowers was 3 for 3 for 12 yards. Progress. At least he had 0 drops. Okay, y'all making me feel a little better. I said a little better. Is that really true though? Who said that? Chauncey Brown said 0 for 8 on 3rd down. If that's true, that's ugly. Ugly. Super ugly. 0 for 8? That's crazy. If that's the case, that's ugly. Miss Blue said, oh, he's talking to Pac-Man. Cutson, I'm still not in Jake's corner as a field goal kicker. I hear you. M089 said, I think it was number 30 who missed an open field tackle, got up and chased down the receiver to force a fumble. No, yeah, it was. His name is Wade. Here we go. Who's number 15 for the Ravens? He's in that quarterback, and he just threw a dot that was dropped. Holy, but a flag on the play anyways. Number 15 is Mike Green. Former Jet, Mike Green in the game for the Ravens. He just hit 86. Who dropped it? 86 is Johnson. Camalius Johnson. I'm awake said coaching is terrible. I mean, I definitely didn't. Because it's preseason, I'm not going to knock him for this. But I didn't come away excited. So, we'll see. Jenna said almost had a tackle. That's encouraging. You ain't lying. That we almost did a lot of things this game.
They're going to hand it off to Mac McMillan, and he picks up like 6 or 7 yards on first down, bringing up a second down for the Ravens. Yo, we really want to go OFA. Bro, they got more touchdowns than we got first downs. Nah, we got 3 first downs, I think. So Mike Green under center. They're going to play action. Quick pass to the tight end. He's going to be caught right. He catches it and tackled down right away, but it's going to be close for a first down. Probably a yard short, so they're going to mark it 3rd and 1. Jalen Hurts talking with Bigsby. Like, trust me, when we're in, we're not going to be like this. Trust me. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Only 2 first downs, Ken? Seriously? Bro, we really have the same amount of first downs as they have touchdowns. That's crazy. 3rd and 1. Mike Green, under center, ball at the 42. They're going to hand it off to McMillan, and he gets the first down and more. Running inside the 35, down to about the 33-yard line, goes McMillan. Holy son of a gun. Baltimore continued to look at this. Bro, Eagle fans paid to watch this? I don't give a if it was $20. And it's not if you're sitting up front. What the hell? 1st and 10 at the 33. They're going to hand it off to McMillan, and he spins and gets 0 yards. Nice tackle by George. Who the fuck is George? Georgie with the tackle. Who the hell is George? Oh, that's the linebacker we just signed. Brandon George. Mike Green under center, ball at the 32-yard line. Green takes a snap, play action, pressure in his face, and he's going down. The second sack of the day goes to number 77, Jackson for the Eagles. Let's celebrate a sack! Something. Thank you for giving us something to celebrate. Jackson with a nice sack. He didn't let Mike Green escape. He was never fooled on the play action. Sign me up. Sign me up. 3rd and 18 for the Ravens. Ball at the 41-yard line. Mike Green dropping back, firing across the middle, and it's going to be caught by Surratt. Surratt makes the catch. It's going to be short of the first down, but now they can end up going. They can go for it if they want, or at least kick a field goal. Never mind. Flag, automatic first down. Ty Robinson with a roughing the passer. Ty Robinson with the roughing the passer call, which turns a 4th down into a first down. So that sack that Ty Robinson got in the first quarter, I'm like, okay, Rob. Okay, Ty. Give me that shit back. Ball at the 15-yard line. 5 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. 17-0. Ravens take the snap. They're going to hand it off to McMillan, and he picks up maybe 1 on the play. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Come on, Ty. Says, I'm awake. G-Lo said, people pay for this? That's funny. Yo. Let me quick shout out to all the channel members. I'm awake. Ken Mallet. G-Lo. Shout out to the channel members in the building. Miss Blue. Mike Green going to drop back on 2nd and 9. Scramble himself. Inside the 10. Inside the 5. Touchdown Ravens. Yo, Mike Green just signed 3 days ago, and he got a tub. They officially have more touchdowns than we have first downs. Who the hell? What the Bro lost containment. Yeah, just fire somebody for GP. I know it's preseason. I know. But we got to make a statement. Just fire somebody. Just fire somebody. Ramirez. You should be playing baseball, Ramirez. I'm just kidding. I might have to do a free one. And get this a little lower. That's some crazy stuff we just watched. 24 to Zippo. That's crazy. Peter Riley said this game is crazy. I'm awake, said Campbell. And oh, what am I doing? I'm reading like super late ones. Jim said fire someone. He's got to do it for GP. Pick the lowest person on a totem pole and just fire him. I mean, just do it. Just do it. Fire the Gatorade pourers. Fire the people who pour the Gatorade in the player's mouth. Just fire somebody. Breaking news. After the Eagles lose 24-0 to the Ravens, the Gatorade person is fired. It was supposed to be blue Gatorade, not green Gatorade. You got the wrong Gatorade. Gatorade. Water sucks. I love water, boy. Oh, no. I love y'all, too. Look at the Eagle fan in between Baltimore fans just dancing. Why are you dancing? Shout out to J Jode 214 with the $2 super chat. The $2 super chat. Hey, a super chat is a super chat. And at the end of the day, all you need is one entry. Someone can have 100 entries. You can have 1 or 2 and still win the jersey because it's the luck of the spin. Every super chat dollar gets you an entry into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player or color you choose. There will be free entries for people who can't super chat in the videos. So watch the videos throughout the week. And whenever I throw one, do what it's asked, and you will get an entry. Shout out to Joe. Let's play the Eagles chant because they're not going to give us something to talk about.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Again, you can't. I saw the comment from Jim, fire them all. It's the preseason, so we can't take this serious. Okay, the kick return. Nice little return from Erica Sukama. Jayster in the building saying we're getting blown out. Red said, Gatorade, I prefer water. You already know. I want some high quality H2O. You're actually, forget water, forget Gatorade. We need that crowd, Rizzy. If the Eagles drink a little Rizzy, they get busy. Cole Payton in the shotgun takes the snap. He's looking, has time, firing, and it's going to be incomplete. He hit Ezaraku in the hands, and he dropped it. Just straight up dropped it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I mean, the pass wasn't perfect, but he hit him in his hands. And my rule to my son is, if it touches your hands, it's your fault. What kind of insurance you got? Your fault. Cole Payton Shotgun, 2nd and 10. He's looking, has time. Now he's going to scramble out to his left. Peyton is going to run, and he's going to pick up, oh my God, like 7 yards, but he got cracked by 2 Ravens. 7-yard run negated via a hold. You can't make this shit up, dog.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
A 7-yard run from the rookie negated holding. You can't make this. If you're not laughing, you're crying. And I don't want to cry. I don't want to be a grown man crying on the stream. But my God, 2nd and 20. Ball at the 31-yard line. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left. Shotgun. Peyton takes a snap, looking, firing, call over the middle. E.J. Jenkins. And he'll pick up about 17 of the 20 needed for the first down, making it a 3rd and 3. We are going to score. All right. I need y'all to tell me in the chat. Will the Eagles at least get a 3-point? Will we get a field goal or a touchdown? Or nothing? What will the Eagles get before this game's over? Nothing, a field goal, or a 7. Peyton dropping back on 3rd and 3. Quick pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Never mind. We're not getting nothing. We're going for it. Eagles are going for it on 4th and 3 at our own. We're right around midfield. Cole Peyton, shotgun, takes a snap, looking, going to roll to his left, and he avoids the sack. Peyton's going to run for the first down and gets it, and more. Cole Peyton with some Jalen Hurts in his blood. There you go, Cole. Okay, the mobility should have been sacked, but breaks away from the clean, open rusher and picks up the first down. Peyton across the middle, and his hand is hit, so it gets batted down. 3:53 to go, and it's an incomplete. Jim Link with the $2 super chat. And he answered my question when I asked, what will the Eagles score? 0, 3, or 7? He said, nothing. Not a damn thing. We'll see. 2nd and 10, ball inside Baltimore's territory. Cole Peyton going to keep it on the quarterback run. He picks up the first down and more. Needed 10 and picked up 15. Big one. Let's give us something to talk about. Why am I singing about? Just give us something to talk about. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. Miss Blue with a $2 super chat. Haters going to blame Hurts for this loss. Go Birds, dickhead. Quick pass caught by Jackson out of the backfield, number 45 on offense. Peyton is moving the ball. But, yo, Miss Blue hit it on her nose. Somehow, some way, there's going to be people on Twitter literally telling you this was Jalen Hurts' fault. Ball inside the 10. Peyton scrambling in the pocket. Rolls to his left. Peyton escapes. Running. He's diving. Oh, I thought he was going to dive for the end zone, but goes out around the 3-yard line. But another nice run from Peyton. Never mind holding. Bro, you can't make this up. We just ran the ball inside the 5 and then got a holding call.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Every super chat dollar gets you an entry to the jersey giveaway. Blue already won a jersey, I believe, but Jim Link and Blue gets 2 entries into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Bro, another good run from Cole Peyton that would have put us at the 3-yard line, and now we're at the 18-yard line off another flag. Peyton dropping back, looking. Now he's going to run. Peyton up the middle, breaking tackles. He looking like a grown-ass man out there. The lefty said, wide pass when I can run. Cole Peyton is doing a lot of running. He wants to get some points. He wants some points. He needs some milk. No, he don't need some milk. Other people on the Eagles need some milk. Cole Peyton dropping back, looking. He's going to run again. Rolling to his right. Peyton looking, firing. End zone, touchdown. Ezra, how you say his name? I don't know how to say his name. Is Ezuko? Or Cole Peyton with the first touchdown in the game. He rolled to his right, pumped, and then found number 49, I think it is, as Raku or whatever you say his name. But shout out to the Eagles' first tub. Ezukama is how you say it. Shout out to Keisha with the $2 super chat.
EAGLES Eagles!
Jake Elliott with the extra point. And it's right down the middle. Thank the Lord. That's something we can talk about. Keisha gets 2 entries into the jersey giveaway on September 30th. Any player or color you choose, there will be free entries in the videos. Make sure you watch the videos. And if I give you a word to comment for the free entry, make sure you do it. Keisha said, I have yet to win my jersey. Keisha's been a long-time supporter, too. And she drops super chats. She comments on the videos. I'm rooting for you, Keisha. I am rooting for you to win this jersey. That's a good way to keep your eyes downfield, though. I agree with Rose Tucker. Ezukama in the corner. Beautiful throw from the lefty. And we might just come back and win this. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Jim Link said the Phillies are up 8-1. I'll take it. Red said no shutout. Hey, at least we don't got a shutout going on. At least we don't got a shutout. I might have to, I'm going to take one on the chin. Y'all don't have to give me another $20 banger. I'm going to take one on the chin for no shutout. But if somebody wanted to help me finish this, though, you know what I mean? That's up to you. Ravens going to return it up to about the 35-yard line. Cole Peyton did most of that drive with his legs, but finished it with his arm. Most of it with his legs, but finished it with his arm. Take this shot with me. If y'all still got anything left, or you're still doing your thing. Go Birds, regardless. Or go Birds, kid. Let's go. Here we go. They're going to pitch it to Mac McNeilin, and he's going to pick up maybe 5 yards on the play before he's thrown down by a couple Eagles. George is one of them. I'm Awake said 64 is a problem. He has been getting a lot of tackles. I don't know who that is either. We're going to see. We're going to have to see that. We're going to have to see that for sure. Jenna said, let's get them roots on 3 for Keisha. I didn't see it. Let's go ahead and try to do that real quick. Roots on 3. 1, 2, 3, roots.
Keep them roots going, baby! Roots on 3! 1, 2, 3, roots!
Love it. And after the roots always comes the
Love is everywhere.
we absolutely love the Flower Girl. That's for damn sure. For damn sure. What Red say? Red said, Henny shot for that TD, baby. Okay. That Henny shot on deck. I respect it. Blue said, I'm taking a shot. Everybody. Almost. You already know, Jenna. Shout out to Keisha. Shout out to Jenna. Shout out to all the people up in here who comment, who keep this thing going regardless of my internet problems. Y'all the real deal Holyfields. MVPs. McKee looking on like, damn, how the hell did Cole Payton score and I didn't score nothing? 2-minute warning. Cole Payton got smiles on his face. Jalen Hurts is like, God damn, this looks ugly. Sorry, Jalen, you gonna fix this shit for us. You gonna fix this for us. We believe. Why are you laughing, Hollywood dog? You ain't do shit. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Uar Bernard in the game still. Saquon Barkley looking real hungry out there. He like, man, I want to play. I want to get in the game, dog. Sean Baxter said, thanks for all you, Mike, 3 years in, my brother. Hey, I appreciate you, my guy. 100. Ken said, roots and flowers for Keisha. We definitely did it. Jalen Carter, hey, he got caught by the camera. He did some shit. I don't know nothing. Yeah, he definitely was talking some shit, and the camera tried to catch. He said, cut that out, dog. That's my favorite part of the whole thing. Ball at the 40-yard line, actually at the 39. Mike Green going to hand it off, and he gets the first down. Lordy. 24-7. Tick. Marcus Spike said them backups looking like scrubs. They looking real scrubby to bummy. They looking real scrubby. For sure. Jim said Philly Mike makes this bearable. We got to take this shit together on the chin. And they're going to kneel it. He tried to kneel it. Mike Green tried to kneel it. What the hell, Reed? Who the hell's Reed? I was saying Mike Green the whole time. It was Mike Reed. Bro. That's how you know this game was trash. I'm awake said terrible coaching tonight, dude. I mean, I can't disapprove of that. There's nothing that backs up the coaching was good. But I can't just blame the coaching also because was the coaching good? No. But the execution was bad too because there was a lot of drops. There was a lot of drops and a lot of flags. Flags derailed a couple drives. Drops derailed a couple drives. So it was everything. Everybody needs some smoke in this yuck fest. As Richie MC just said, yuck. Disgusting. That's ugly. But it is only the preseason. So we take Cole Payton had a fun night. Rolled to his right. The lefty rolled to the right and found his receiver in the end zone. In the back of the end zone. Unguarded. Alston Reed from Western Kentucky. Shout out to Philly fan for knowing his ball. Big FRNX said, wow, what a game. What a game. You ain't lying. This helped me get through the game, and y'all helped me get through the game. RGT said, no excuses. We looked horrible out there. We better get it together. That's facts. I want to say something. And again, I'm going to say this first. I understand this is preseason. But the same way it doesn't count for us, it doesn't count for the Ravens. But you cannot watch this game and say anything but the Ravens looked prepared. The Eagles looked unprepared. Drops, flags, poor execution, poor coaching. Ravens, good execution, good play calling, no flags, fluidity in the offense. It is the preseason. Our starters didn't play. But we looked so unprepared. It's not even funny. I'm trying to think of a joke or something to turn it into funny, but it's not. Richie said, I think Sam Howell played better than Andy Dalton. I agree. Dalton sucked. Even McKay sucked tonight. Black Knight said, I'm hoping they have a better play calling and offense and defense backups need to play better. Cole Payton did ball out and made the Ravens defense tired. You ain't lying. The only good thing on offense was Shipley running and Cole Payton. This Doll Life Jenna said it perfectly. When Ringo was the sole highlight of the game, good Lord. Lord have mercy on our soul. When one of the best parts of the game was a Keely Ringo pick. Good Lord. You said it right, Jen. Red said no Flacco. No Flacco on Eagles, nah. Blue said, oh yeah. You can't come in here negative, bro. What? Who's negative? 757 City Repper said new offense where? They didn't say new offense. They said boo offense. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. I want to hear from y'all on this. What is the worst thing of this game and the best thing of this game? The worst and best. Let me hear it. Marquette Spike said, I was at my son's graduation party. I didn't watch. Lucky you. You were lucky as a mug. If you had a family event and you didn't have to watch this, boy, were you lucky. Now, I could see you like, damn, like, I'm going to go, but I wish I could watch the Eagles. Trust me, you didn't want to watch this game. You did not want to watch this game. Ken said exactly too many offensive penalties. You ain't lying. V. Mallory said, this BS is with or without A.J. Brown. They doing the same bullshit. Blue said, Philly Mike, can we agree that Ringo gots to go? I mean, Ringo was nice. He got that pick. No, I'm just kidding. He got to go. He gots to go. He gots to get the up out of here. Up out of here. Philly Tressa, I don't know. I didn't watch. I only saw the interception. Then damn it, Philly Tress, I blame this shit on you. When you watched, we did good. When you stopped watching, we sucked. You better start watching. Everybody yell at Philly Trez. He should have been watching. He was watching the Phillies. I should have been watching the Phillies. We all should have been watching the Phillies. Let me ask y'all this question. Who's about to watch Lion King when this is when you get off the street? Nah, I'm just kidding. I might watch Lion King though. We'll see. M089 said worse was too many penalties. I hear you. Jenna said we found someone to blame. Philly Trez with the laughing emojis. Keisha said the best was Trotter. I like Trotter. And shout out to the person who pointed this out too. Jahad Campbell only played 1 quarter, but had 5 tackles. 5 tackles in 1 quarter is crazy good. Jahad Campbell gonna be one of them ones. I'm trying to tell y'all. V said it's a team player sport. They were all terrible. You ain't lying. Messiah said Cole looked like a mobile quarterback. That was good. He did. He was bouncing around in the pocket, ran for some tough yards, and still, when he did run to on the last play, when he bounced out the pocket, he kept his eyes downfield and delivered a strike. And a lefty going to the right is not easy. It's not easy. Chris said seeing Uar not jump off sides is a good first start, and seeing him upset with some of his plays give me hope that he'll continue to develop. Yeah. But you can tell that this was his first game ever. He was getting cut blocked. He was getting misdirected. One play, he stood his offensive lineman up, shedded the tackle, shedded the offensive line like a beast, but then missed the tackle. That was the Randall 5-yard running touchdown. Uar met him at the line of scrimmage, but he broke the Uar tackle. Stowers had a couple catches. Eagles to the grave said Sirianni more than likely keeping things vanilla. They rarely go all out in preseason. Oh, yeah. Listen, if you're just coming in here, we're only complaining because there's nothing else to do. And we did watch some ugly football. We watched some ugly football, and we're complaining about it. I think a lot of Eagle fans who are even complaining, including myself, know that this is not the real offense. This is not the real team. The starters didn't play. It's the first game, blah, blah. We know that. But to sit here from 7 to 10 o'clock and watch 2 first downs until the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter is still disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. So I got to talk about it. This is not the Eagles. It's not. But God, damn. Talking Crib Media said, how we feeling about Sean Mannion? It's too early to call it. Again, I guarantee you Nick Sirianni told Sean Mannion to be vanilla, to just keep it vanilla. So I can't judge Sean off this. And we also had some drops. Like, let's not act like, all right, look, Sean didn't drop the football. Sean didn't get like 5 flags. Sean didn't drop the football. Was he beautiful as a play caller? No. But the drops and the flags, I feel, were more of a disaster than the play calling. And again, I guarantee you, Nick, who is conservative, who is cautious, I mean, Josh Allen played a series. Other teams played their starters for a quarter, for a series. Now, after I watched Jackson Dart get popped, I'm cool with playing the starters. I'm okay with what the decision was for the Eagles. However, Josh Allen playing. But the Eagles have always been a cautious team under Sirianni. And so I feel like not only were we cautious in the fact of not playing our starters, he probably told Sean, I know it's your first time calling plays. I know you want to go crazy with this, that, and the third, but relax. Just call a vanilla game, and that's it. That's what I think happened. And even with this vanilla called offense, we saw a lot of under center. And if we don't get as many penalties, if we don't get as many drops, the game might be different. Black Knight said Ty Robinson had himself a pretty good game. Other than that last hit, yeah, the roughing the passer the roughing the passer on fourth down or third down was disgusting. But I hear you. Marquette spikes it. I still say at least 12-5. Easy. Jenna said, I think we can laugh about it because we know how good we are. That's the right mindset. Because we know that the Eagles are a legit team, they are a contender, we can look at this shit and laugh. The only people who can't laugh at themselves are the people who are insecure. We not Cowboy fans, right? We can laugh at ourselves, take that shit on the chin, and just move the on. We gonna be okay. Faux show. It's still ugly to see 7-24, though. Messiah says September 13th can't get here fast enough. I hear you. Addy with the Philly strong, always, every day, you heard? But that's all I really got for y'all. I might as well take this. You know what I'm saying? Might as well take this real quick. Type. Oh, come on. One more and it's over. This one and one more and it's over. Salute. 7-24. But the real story is, let's just wait till our starters get here, right? We know who we are and what we about to be. Salute, Eagle Nation. It was a rough 3 hours. Here we go. Down the hatchet. Keisha said before all the penalties we were going to cook, penalties are game killers. Super game killers. I hear you on that. Talking Crib Media said they'll fix it. Just got to keep chipping away. Appreciate you, Jenna. Appreciate you. I'm awake. Appreciate y'all for really rocking. Like really rocking. Stream lagged out multiple times, going for like 5 minutes at a clip, and some of y'all still rock the whole. Y'all real deal. Super real. With that being said, I think that's all she kind of wrote. I think the big lady singing type shit. You heard? Please, if you haven't hit the like button, hit it. Also, don't forget to turn on that notification bell because I will drop a video tomorrow or go live tomorrow. It's going to be a live or a video or live, but we going to do some type of thing. You heard? So we going to talk. Tanner McKee's talking now live, but we're going to hear from a couple Eagle players and we going to see what they got to say. Ricky said Aubrey Thomas and Sean Wade. Ringo was what stood out tonight. Yeah, Wade and Ringo both got turnovers, and Thomas did I too. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Tanner talking. I would definitely want to hear from him because I thought he was going to play better. I thought he would have played better. We'll see. With that being said, I love y'all to death. Until next time, y'all already know what time it is. We out. Peace.